Officials from the Ministry of Internal Affairs, led by the Minister General Kahinda Otafire, have been appearing before this committee chaired by the Mukono Municipality Member of Parliament Betty Nambooze Bachideke.
Mr. Chairman, as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Chairman, as far as I'm concerned, there were confessions.
Honorable Sengungu and Honorable Betty Nambooze. You are now become not chairman, but bullies.
No. I can't Honorable Minister, we are flowing very well, but you don't want to listen.
Uncharted territory.
When you go back to your office, you will see how you do your job.
Let me see how whether this is a legislative function, yes, or a judicial function, or an executive function. I have to know.
The committee also tasked the officials on whether some of the government's officials who are no longer in government service return their passports after expiring, inclusive of former members of parliament. In response, General Otafire said all those who wrongfully possess red passports and the officers who issue them should all be arrested and prosecuted. The people who are entitled are known.
My proposal is that this committee advises the minister to go and recall these files for his attention, and that the NG owes proceed this thing be lifted by the minister as he undertakes the full process recognized under the law.
Yes, I will see whether we implement your advice, or I'll come back to you.
But the motion carries on.
The motion, but you see, I'll seek legal interpretation because this is a legal matter. It's a legal matter, and I cannot say yes, I cannot say no.
Meanwhile, the committee has also pleaded with the Ministry of Internal Affairs to reconsider pardoning closed non-government organizations that had not fulfilled necessary requirements to reopen them on condition.
A decision against any person or any organization when that institution is not fully constituted. Why we don't have a board? How did these people, a body that is even said it shall be subject to confirmation of the board. Once you don't have the board, once your institution is not fully constituted, how did you come up with the idea of closing these NGOs? After all, had you been an NGO or yourself?
They say the majority of them had contributed a lot in extending service delivery to far-reaching areas in the country where the government had failed.
You also have failed to register yourself because this is Otafire is here. Ugandans are there waiting for jobs. What the minister has told us, and from the admission of the executive director about shortcomings in their own department, which at one time we wanted to say that it is lack of funds. Having operated
the issue of lack of funds cannot arise. Actually, we are not accepting that.
Godfrey Chinji, Francis Lubega, BTM News Today.
Starts moving.
We want to leave this area.
Yeah, just 1 minute.